Day 16, Second Thursday of Lent. A reading from the Gospel of Matthew, 27:15 through 23. Now on the occasion of the feast, the governor was accustomed to release to the crowd one prisoner whom they wished. And at that time, they had a notorious prisoner called Jesus Barabbas. So when they had assembled, Pilate said to them, "Which one do you want me to release to you, Jesus Barabbas or Jesus called Messiah?" For he knew that it was out of envy that they had handed him over. While he was still seated on the bench, his wife sent him a message. "Have nothing to do with that righteous man. I suffered much in a dream today because of him." The chief priests and the elders persuaded the crowds to ask for Barabbas, but to destroy Jesus. The governor said to them in reply, "Which of the two do you want me to release to you?" They answered, "Barabbas." Pilate said to them, "Then what shall I do with Jesus called Messiah?" They all said, "Let him be crucified." But he said, "Why? What evil has he done?" They only shouted the louder, "Let him be crucified." Reflection. Pilate was under tremendous pressure from people to kill Jesus. It is clear that Pilate knew that Jesus was innocent, yet he did not have the courage to go against the will of the people. Many times, we too succumb to populism and peer pressure. We think that peer pressure happens only for children. No, it happens among adults as well. Sometimes parents act out against their own conscience to please their children. They become friends of their children, rather than guardians and parents, in order to be loved and accepted. They start accepting society's norms of parenting, rather than Christian norms of parenting. We all become prey to peer pressure, and are thus unable to stand for truth. Not only did Pilate know that Jesus was innocent, but he also knew that he was the Messiah. He asked the crowd, "What shall I do with Jesus called Messiah?" Even though Pilate knew Jesus was the Savior of the world, he does not show the guts to defend Jesus. We do the same thing. In order to conform to the world, we do not stand with Jesus and his teachings, despite knowing him as our Savior. Question: when do I act under peer pressure to deny Jesus? Action: today, make up your mind not to succumb to pressure, but rather to live under the guidance of the Spirit.